Good morning, kids. I'm a little hot today because I was just pulling weeds in the garden and got me a little sweaty, but now I am inside. Well, I'm on the porch, but I will be in the air conditioning soon. And I have a new book for you. It is called Curious George Subway Train Adventure. And it is from a TV series that was on when I was a little girl. Have you had any Curious George books read to you? He was one of my favorite. George was up early. Today they were going to the zoo. "We're taking the subway," said the man with the yellow hat. It was George's first subway ride. "The subway's a train that runs under the ground," said the man. "It takes people and little monkeys to places all over the city." There aren't any subways in Florida because it's not deep enough to have a subway. But we have those monorails that ride above the ground. George could not wait to see the trains. He ran down the stairs, through the gate, and right into a police officer. "Wait, George, we have to pay first," the man called. "It's okay, monkeys ride for free," said the officer. Kind of like little kids. They walked to the track and waited. George was confused. Where was the train? "Don't worry, George," said the man. "The train should be here soon. Let's go look at the map." You see, the map has all the different stops on it. "We're here at Endless Park Station. We're going to take the train all the way up to the zoo. Would you like a subway map of your own?" asked the man. George nodded his head yes. "Okay, wait here." While George waited, a train pulled into the station. George was so excited to get on the train that he forgot to wait for his friend. The man saw George on the train, but the doors closed before he could get on. "I'll meet you at the next station," shouted the man. George wasn't worried. He decided to explore the train. "Hello there," said the conductor. "Would you like to help me drive the train?" "This is how I control the speed, brakes and doors," she explained. George honked the horn and moved the lever forward. The train started. George got off at the next station. The man's train arrived, but there were too many people for him to exit. "I'll wait for you at the next stop," the man called. Honk, honk. George was curious. He could hear the next train coming, but where was it? He turned around and saw one behind him. He climbed aboard. At the next stop, George realized he was back at Endless Park. How did he get there? Luckily, the police officer was there to help. The track with the up arrow goes uptown to the zoo. The track with the down arrow goes downtown to Fisherman's Wharf. Now George knew to follow the up arrow. When his train stopped in a tunnel, George saw his friend on another train. "George, take the train all the way to the zoo," shouted the man. Finally, he arrived at the zoo stop. The man was there too. Phew. George loved riding the subway, but next time he would stay close to his friend. That's probably a good idea. The end. Boy, I'd sure like to know what happened when he got to the zoo, wouldn't you? Hope you enjoyed the book. Love you guys.